Did you know the cabinet color you choose could change your home's selling price? Real estate data shows that the right cabinet color can raise your sale price more than almost any other kitchen update. I've gone through every Zillow color analysis and compared it to the actual 2026 paint trends to make sure you're getting the exact shades buyers are responding to. And if you stay to the end, I'm also sharing a few extra updates you can do in your kitchen that have nothing to do with paint, but still increase your home's value. First things first, you need a game plan. When it comes to your cabinets, there are basically 3 paths you can take, and picking the right one is absolutely crucial for your bottom line. First path, refacing, highest ROI. If you want the absolute biggest bang for your buck, refacing is the clear winner. You keep the cabinet boxes, but get brand new doors and fronts. It looks completely new for a fraction of the cost. You might think a massive renovation is the best way to add value, but the data just doesn't back that up. Look at refacing, a nearly 100% return on your investment. Because you're using the existing structure, the expensive part, and just giving it a modern facelift. It is without a doubt the smartest financial move for most people. Second path, painting. Now, if you're on a tighter budget and you're up for a weekend project, painting is a fantastic DIY option. And third path, full replacement. Of course, if your cabinets are just falling apart or the layout is a total disaster, then yeah, a full replacement is probably the way to go. Going for that huge tear-out with super expensive custom cabinets, that's a huge gamble. You might love them, but buyers often won't pay that premium, and you could end up recovering only about half of what you spent. So what this all boils down to is this: stick to that high ROI path. Minor updates are your absolute best friend here. Once you've picked your strategy, the next big decision is the look. And here's the key. The goal isn't to show off your super unique personal taste. The goal is to appeal to the largest possible pool of buyers. Think broad appeal. If you want the safest, most bulletproof choice, this is it. Seriously. Shaker style is like the chameleon of the cabinet world. Its simple, clean lines look amazing in a modern farmhouse, but they also fit perfectly in a sleek, contemporary home. There's a reason it's been the hands-down favorite for so long. Now that you know the cabinet style, let's talk about color, because this is where the real financial impact happens. And your strategy matters here. When you choose a cabinet color, you've got 2 smart paths you can take, and a third group you need to avoid at all costs, because those shades can actually lower your home value. So let's start with the safest path, the blue chip portfolio. These are your tried and true, can't go wrong colors. They're all about protecting your investment and making sure your kitchen appeals to just about everyone. They're your safest bets for sure. What makes a color a blue chip? Think of it like a blue chip stock, safe, reliable, and with a long history of performing really well. And the undisputed king of the blue chips has gotta be a soft, warm white. Something like Benjamin Moore's White Dove is a huge favorite, and for good reason. White cabinets just make a kitchen feel bigger, brighter, and cleaner. It's like a blank canvas that lets buyers imagine putting their own stamp on the space. But maybe white isn't your thing. Check out Agreeable Gray by Sherwin-Williams. It's not some cold, boring gray. It's what they call a greige, a perfect blend of gray and beige, so it has this amazing balance of warmth and coolness. And it goes with almost any kind of countertop or flooring you can imagine. And Swiss Coffee by Behr is another favorite. Its secret sauce is its subtle, creamy undertone, just a hint of yellow in its base that mimics natural sunlight. So you get brightness, but with warmth that keeps it from feeling cold or clinical. It really is timeless. Now let's get into our next category, the growth stocks. These are for homeowners willing to take a bit more of a risk because the potential reward is much higher. A growth stock color is basically a trendy choice that can really make a buyer's jaw drop. It gives your kitchen that wow factor that makes your home unforgettable. Remember that Zillow number we talked about at the beginning? That $1,600 boost was linked to a deep earthy green, just like ripe olive. This kind of color plugs right into that huge organic modern trend. It feels sophisticated, natural, and fresh all at once, and it basically screams to buyers that your home is stylish and up to date. Another powerful growth stock color is a deep, rich blue like Hail Navy. Zillow's data shows that buyers are loving dark blues lately. They create this high-end, moody vibe that feels very intentional. A color like this gives a kitchen a custom upscale feel that can make the whole room seem way more expensive than it actually is. And if you want a look that's truly sophisticated, you might even consider a soft black like Behr's Color of the Year Cracked Pepper. It's not a harsh jet black, it's more of a deep, soft charcoal. On cabinets, it acts as an anchor for the whole room and gives off this feeling of luxury and confidence. And if you want something bold but still buyer-friendly, the two-tone strategy is the sweet spot. You keep the main cabinets neutral and timeless, and then bring in a deeper, more sophisticated color on the island or lower cabinets. It gives the kitchen that custom, intentional look buyers love, without overwhelming the space. Which brings us to the most dangerous category, the junk bonds. These are the colors you need to avoid at all costs if you're even thinking about resale value. They are practically guaranteed to lose you money. Bright, cartoonish yellow, like Daisy Spell, can make buyers offer nearly $4,000 less. Fire engine red is way too intense for a space where you're supposed to relax. Designers say it's one of the worst colors for resale because it feels aggressive and overwhelming. And dark chocolate brown can make a kitchen feel small, dark, cave-like, and even dated, straight back to the 90s. And here's a twist. Not all whites are safe. Ultra-pure white with no tint can feel sterile, cold, and honestly, a little cheap. What buyers respond to instead are creamy, soft whites, the ones with just enough warmth to make the kitchen feel inviting. Before we wrap up, let's talk about the cabinet upgrades that boost your home value even further, and they have nothing to do with paint. These are the small details buyers notice the second they open a drawer or touch a door, and they make your kitchen feel instantly higher quality. The feel and function of your drawers and doors send this powerful subconscious message about the overall quality of your entire home. Soft, close hinges and glides are no longer a luxury, they're an expectation. When a buyer opens a cabinet and it slams shut, it feels cheap. But when it closes smoothly and silently, that signals quality and care. Here's your simple high-quality checklist. Install soft close hardware. Add smart storage features like pull-out spice racks or hidden trash bins. Buyers love discovering these little perks. And take those cabinets all the way to the ceiling. It gets rid of that awkward, dusty gap, makes the whole room feel taller, and gives the impression of a high-end custom kitchen. It's time to talk about the jewelry of the kitchen, the hardware. These are the small, inexpensive details that make the whole space look polished and way more expensive. New hardware in a modern finish like matte black or brushed nickel can completely change the look of your cabinets. And make sure your new hardware finish matches your faucet. Another thing you can do to increase the home value is to add simple LED lighting under cabinets. It's easier than you think. This is not just for seeing better. It creates an atmosphere, making the kitchen feel warmer, more inviting, and more expensive. It puts a beautiful spotlight on your countertops, making the entire space glow. We're in the home stretch. The final step is making sure everything works together in perfect harmony. You want a buyer to walk in and feel the space is intentional, well-designed, and that it flows. For a high-end look, use the same material, like quartz, for both your countertop and backsplash. And if you have wood floors, create contrast. Light cabinets look amazing with darker floors. At the end of the day, all of these updates work toward one simple feeling. Wow! I don't have to do a single thing. You're not just selling cabinets, you're selling a kitchen that feels fresh, modern, and cared for. Every choice, from the paint color to the cabinet pulls, is telling a story. It can be a dated, neglected space, or it can be a smart, valuable, inviting home. And now you know exactly how to design a kitchen buyers will pay more for, the one that gets you that amazing offer. For more luxury kitchen ideas, jump into the next video. I'll show you the 5 hacks that make the biggest difference.